Have you ever stopped to think that, in the infinity of the universe, laws need to be established so that order continues to reign? But more than organization, these cosmic and universal laws are hidden tools for prosperity. These cosmic laws are intended to guide us towards greater wisdom and fulfillment, illuminating our futures. In today's video, we will explore the 12 universal laws that drive our existence and that can transform your life. The first of these is the law of divine oneness. This law teaches us that we are all interconnected, as we are part of an infinite divine energy that transcends our being. Every thought, action, and word reverberates through this network, affecting the whole. Recognizing the existence of this law means understanding that we are part of a whole and that we walk this journey together. From this law, we start to understand the importance of treating others with love and respect, since others are part of us and, by harming them, we will be harming ourselves. We are all part of an infinite divine energy that is much greater than our individual selves. So how can we apply this principle to our lives? Leave to recognize that each individual is part of the divine. Take every opportunity to express your kindness, gentleness, and understanding. As you speak, let your words reflect what is in your heart and your understanding of this union. When listening, be empathetic and remember that we are all part of something bigger. The second law is the law of vibration. This law suggests that everything in the universe, from the immense galaxies to the smallest particles, including your thoughts and feelings, operates at distinct frequencies and vibrations. Everything is in constant motion and resonating at varying frequencies. If we want to manifest our desires, we need to tune our vibration to what we seek to achieve. Understanding this concept changes the way we see ourselves, as we are not just physical beings, we are energetic beings. High vibrations shape reality. You can use this law to manifest your desires by simply tuning into them. If you want money, just tune into the energy of money. If you want love, just vibrate with this energy. And so it works for all your desires. Think about your thoughts and emotions. When you are full of joy and positivity, you feel light, happy, as if you are vibrating at a higher frequency. Likewise, when you are sad or negative, you feel heavy, overwhelmed, as if you are vibrating at a lower frequency. If you vibrate high, you attract good things. If you vibrate low, it will attract bad things. This is the main concept of the law of vibration. The third law is the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. This law brings the idea that we reflect what is within us. If we want to change something in our life, first of all, we need to change what is inside us. We shape our reality based on our beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. If you feel bad, everything around you seems bad. If you feel at peace inside, everything around you will be at peace. But if you are feeling confused inside, you will go through stressful situations in your life too. The thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the attitudes you embody paint a vivid picture that becomes your life. The things you think about become the things you have to leave with. To change your world, you must first change yourself, and the outside world will reflect this. The next law is the law of attraction. The main idea of this law is that like attracts like. The focus of our attention, whether positive or negative, attracts corresponding experiences into our lives. This is not mere philosophy, but a principle recognized by ancient cultures, quantum physicists, and successful individuals around the world. The law of attraction is very similar to the law of vibration. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. The law of attraction also says that you need to believe that you can get what you want. If you want to attract money but cannot see how it is possible and doubt that it will happen, you are like a wave in the ocean, pushed by the wind. You can't expect to attract something you don't believe you can achieve. If you want money, be generous with it and it will come back to you. If you want love, start by loving yourself and others. The fifth law is the law of inspires action. This law suggests that, although you can visualize, affirm and align your thoughts with your desires, nothing changes until you take action. But the thing about acting is not a simple acting, it is an inspired action. It is an action that originates from the alignment of your desires, intuitions, and guidance from the divine. The law of attraction helps you align your thoughts and feelings with your desires, and the law of inspired action propels you toward those desires. This is the bridge that connects the invisible world of thoughts with the tangible world of reality. To get what you want, you need to play a role. Inspired action is not forced, it does not arise from despair or fear. It arises from a joyful and enthusiastic movement towards your desires. It feels natural, effortless, and in complete alignment with who you are. It's when you're so excited about your vision that you're driven to act, not because you have to, but because you want to. The sixth law is the law of transmutation of energy. Absolutely everything in our life is energy, including our thoughts and feelings. You already know that our thoughts and feelings shape our reality and, therefore, it is crucial to choose positive thoughts to attract positive experiences. The law of transmutation of energy says that we need to be quick to change our thoughts when we realize we are having a negative thought. Transmute the energy. Change the energy of that thought by replacing it with a positive one. Do this quickly, transmuting your negative thoughts into positive ones and attracting good situations into your life. The seventh law is the law of cause and effect. Basically it says that every action has a corresponding reaction and that you reap what you sow. Everything that happens in life has a reason. Things are happening to you because of something you did. If you do good things, it benefits you, and if you do bad things, it also affects you. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. If we want to change our external experiences, we need to change the internal causes that create them. Stop playing the victim. Taking responsibility for our actions empowers us to consciously shape our reality. Understanding this law gives you the knowledge that if you want to change the effects you experience, you must change the causes you put into action. You will never harvest mangoes if you sow apples, and you will never harvest love if you sow hate. You receive exactly what you send out into the universe. What you give is what you receive. If you give love, you receive love. If you give money, you receive money. What goes around comes around. It may not come back immediately, but it will. The eighth law is the law of compensation, which states that you will be rewarded in proportion to the value you provide to the world. This law is not limited to just measuring your material gains. It also encompasses love, kindness, joy, and peace. When you give love freely, you find love. When you spread joy, you experience joy. Giving the world what we desire to receive is the way to experience these qualities in return. This law is intertwined with the law of vibration, attraction, cause and effect, and energy transmutation. You will be rewarded in direct proportion to the value you provide to others and the world. What you give, you will receive. The value you contribute to others, society, or the world will inevitably return to you. The ninth law is a famous one, the law of relativity. Nothing is good or bad by itself, it all depends on our perception. Things are what you decide they are. This law invites you to step back from your individual experiences and see them from a broader perspective. What may seem like a significant problem to you, may seem like a minor obstacle when compared to the challenges other people face. Likewise, what you consider a small achievement may be a dream for someone else. The 10th law is the law of polarity, which states that everything has an opposite. This law teaches us to find balance and accept contrasts as a natural part of life. Just as there is light in the dark, there are opportunities in difficulties. Life has a beginning and an end, there is a spiritual world and we are living in the physical world. There is the North Pole and the South Pole. There is a divine feminine energy and a divine masculine energy. Twin flames often look very different from each other, but they are actually the same thing. There is heat and cold, but they are simply different degrees of what we call temperature. There is good and evil, but they are simply different degrees of what we perceive as morality. The law of polarity teaches that even during the darkest moments, there is potential for light. In your greatest struggles, there are seeds of opportunity, and in your deepest sadness, the capacity for joy persists. The next law is the law of rhythm, which refers to the rhythm of the universe. The universe has a natural rhythm and does not like to be interrupted. Everything in the universe moves in a cycle or pattern, similar to the swing of a pendulum or the changing of the seasons. Just as the tide rises and falls, just as day turns to night and winter gives way to spring, all aspects of life are subject to this rhythmic movement. This law reminds you that your life is also subject to these natural rhythms. There are times of activity and times of rest, times of growth and times of retreat, times of joy and times of sadness. You can avoid many problems by being patient and letting things happen naturally in their own time. Your life can become chaotic when you try to force things to happen according to your schedule. So, allow life to flow at its natural pace. And finally, the law of gender, which talks about the masculine and feminine energies within us and the universe. Whether you are a man or a woman, it is essential to understand the relationship between these energies that exist within all of us. There is no higher or better energy, only opposing energies, but which work together. Understanding the law of gender helps you appreciate the importance of balance and teaches you that, to reach our full potential, we must harmonize the masculine and feminine energies within us. It's not about being less of a man or less of a woman, it's about embracing all aspects of our nature to become well-rounded individuals. Did you already know these laws? These are ancient laws that the wisest people on the planet have always intuitively known and that can truly change lives. When you don't follow these laws, you are fighting against the way the world works, and that can make the journey very difficult. It's not that someone is punishing you, but it's like you're swimming against the current of the universe. And you, which of these laws do you already follow or intend to start following? Share your insights in the comments. See you in the next video.